Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe wants to reveal today. What does the collective need to hear today, please, from the universe? What do we need to know about this person and this connection? I tried to get away without doing the work on myself. I'm doing it now. Yes, very true. Your person may have ran from you because they knew that they needed to work on themselves and they didn't want to do that. They tried to avoid it. They tried to not have to go through with it, but you can only run so hard, so fast, and so far until the universe comes knocking on your door and says, hey, you, wake up. It's time to grow up. And that is what is happening for your person. They are doing the work on themselves that they need to do, just like you've been doing. During the time that this person has been away from you, you have done your inner work. You have grown and evolved and changed. You have gone through your own transformation. And that is what these kind of connections, these deep soul connections, are truly about. Your person wasn't ready. They were resisting this change, and they thought that they could just keep resisting it forever. But not when the universe is involved. When the universe says it's time for you to change, you have to change. You changed, didn't you? You answered the universe's calling by going through this transformation that you've been going through. Because truly, when we have to deal with these kind of situations, the only way that we can pull ourselves through it is by looking up to the universe and acknowledging that, yes, we need their help. We need help from God, our angels, our guides, the universe, whatever it is for you, to get through the stuff that we're having to deal with, that heartache and heartbreak caused by this person who has been running away from their lessons. Not so much running from you, running from their feelings, running from their shadow side that they saw through that reflection that you reflected back to them. And having to look at that side of ourselves can be very challenging because we're having to look at that dark side. And many times that is the deep, dark underbelly of the subconscious mind, and having to address those things so that we can come into the light. But your person is doing this work on themselves now that they have needed for a very long time, and you have been this tremendous catalyst for change in this person's life. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to reveal to us, please? From the start, I knew I wanted to share my life with you. Yes, they did. Didn't you feel that same way when you first met this person? When you saw them for the very first time, didn't you go, yes, you are the one? Well, your person felt something very similar. They felt that same click. They felt that same spark. They felt their heart ignite into this flame that has been burning for you ever since, but they just weren't ready for this relationship because they resisted the changes. They knew they were going to have to grow up. They knew they were going to have to be able to put forth the energy and effort required of them to maintain and sustain this relationship. That's what they were running from, the change, the growth, resisting that stuff, thinking they can resist it forever. But no, it is impossible, because eventually the universe will turn on the heat and they will make it hotter and hotter until we finally stop and go through those changes. But your person is acknowledging here, they've always known that they wanted to share a life with you. They have always seen this future with you, just like you have, and they envision it still to this day. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? I panic when I think about you moving on without me. Well, then they need to get with the program, don't they? Yes, they do. They need to step up to the plate and hit that ball back into your court so you can pick it up and decide whether or not you're going to send it back to them. through conversation. And a little bit of panic right now is a very healthy thing for your person. They need to fear that you could move on, that you may shut them down, that you may not react or respond when they reach out to you, or if they show up at your house. They need to have a little bit of panic. But this panic is as well what is causing them to start their growth and transformation that they need to be this partner you need them to be, a partner you deserve, a partner who can be there for you and give back to you in ways that perhaps this person never has. Your person doesn't like the thought of you moving on without them, and this is lighting that fire beneath them to get up and get moving. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to reveal? You've been carrying the weight of our relationship by yourself, and it wasn't fair. I'm ready to do my part. Well, hallelujah. Do you ever feel that you carried the weight of this relationship all by yourself, doing all the heavy lifting? You're the one being giving, loving, caring, supportive, kind, compassionate, caring. And your person was taking from you and perhaps even taking you for granted rather. This is not going to be the energy of your person moving forward with you. They know they need to give back to you. They want to give back to you. This is a desire that is building within them. This is why they are deciding to work on themselves so that they can be that partner who is affectionate, compassionate, generous, loving, giving, supportive, someone who has your best interest at heart, someone who will always be there for you when you need them. Now, it's okay if one of you is more giving to the other at certain times in your lives, like let's say you're going through some sort of crisis. Perhaps you're having I don't want to say this, but perhaps you're having a health crisis, or someone in your family is having a health crisis, or perhaps you're having problems with your job. Perhaps you're having to work so many extra hours because you have this big, huge project and you're having to put in like 80 hours a week. And yes, it's taking a lot of your time and energy. It is okay for one of you to pick up the slack and be more supportive at that time. But if one of you is always doing the heavy lifting and the other is doing practically nothing, then the connection gets very out of balance, doesn't it? But this is about your person acknowledging that, knowing that they need to give more to you than they ever have before. And this will be the energy of this person as they represent themselves to you as a romantic partner, wanting to be there for you, wanting to give to you, wanting to share everything with you, where you're no longer second guessing what is going on in this connection, where you're not having to read between the lines, because you will know from your person, because they will be present, because they're ready to do their part. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want us to hear today? What is happening here? I should never have said some of the things I said because I didn't mean them. Well, that happens a lot when people are reacting or responding out of fear or out of anger. We can say things that we don't mean, but I feel what this is saying is your person is really acknowledging here that they said some things to you that were very hurtful. And they do have a lot of regret and remorse for that. Not only their words, but their low vibration behaviors as well. Those actions, those words that were so hurtful to you, that broke your heart, that crushed your spirit, that made you so confused about where you stand in this person's life. And these hurtful words, I do feel for some of you, your person intended these words to hurt you because they were trying to put distance and space between you. And it would have been the more adult thing to say, we need to take a break for a minute. This is moving too fast. I feel like I'm getting carried away here. Can we just press the pause button? Can we just slow things down? It's moving too fast and I feel like I'm losing control of my life, because many times in these kind of connections, things do move really quickly. But instead of having this adult conversation with you, your person acted out, said hurtful things, did hurtful behaviors that really crushed you, and it was so hurtful and harmful for them to do that to you. And as well, they could also be feeling the karmic repercussions of those harsh words and those low vibration behaviors. But your person is acknowledging here that they didn't mean to do this, that it was coming from a place of their fear. It was coming from a place of their insecurities. Not that that is an excuse for these words, actions, and behaviors, but they are working on themselves. This is what they're saying here. I didn't work on myself. I'm doing it now. And this is why I'm able to acknowledge that these things that I said to you were hurtful, and I really didn't mean it. And if I could take all of it back, I would. And they will apologize for all of this in person as the two of you start spending time together again. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? I take all the blame for what happened. Well, yes, that actually makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It does take two to create problems, to create fights and arguments, but many times in these kind of connections, in these situations, one person is more to blame than the other because one of you is ready for this connection to move and groove, and then the other just is kind of like overwhelmed by their fears, overwhelmed by their insecurities that they haven't healed, that they haven't dealt with, that they haven't released. But they are working on this now because they want to be a better partner for you. They want to be someone who can give back to you. They want to make amends for all of the things that they have done wrong here. This is why you're going to get a very sincere apology from your person, a meaningful one, one that makes sense to you, one that will allow you to decide if you are going to be willing to forgive this person and allow them back into your life. But your person is doing the work that they need to do. They're acknowledging that they have acted and behaved in ways that were immature and childish and hurtful. And yes, let them feel this panic about you moving on without them. Let them feel and experience that, because that is going to light a fire under them and get them moving and grooving back into your direction. But they are acknowledging here, I am responsible. I am accountable. I created so much damage in this relationship. I broke your heart. I created so much grief and heartache and hurt and pain for you. But they're also saying here, they also broke their own heart through all of these childish, immature actions and behaviors that have taken place in this relationship with you. And when they return, you will see an emotional maturity and stability in them, because they want to show up and be real for you. They want to give back to you, and they want to be the partner that you can trust, that you can depend on, and that you know will always be there for you. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to know? What does the collective need to hear? I never should have left. My heart is broken. Well, yes, they are acknowledging here that they are dealing with their own heartache and heartbreak, just like we were talking about. They taking the blame for what happened. It also broke their own heart. How silly to do something to break your own heart because you are fearful, because you have unresolved emotional wounds from the past that you haven't healed or let go, because you're dragging this baggage around with you for many years of your life, because it allows you to remain in this victim space, and it allows you to not be full on in a relationship with someone. Your person's heartache and heartbreak is screaming out at them. It's time to do something. It's time to communicate. It's time to pick up that ball and serve it to you and see if you are going to send it back to them. They may be panicked about it, but they're not going to be able to help themselves. They're going to pick up that ball and serve it over to you because they know it's in their court. And they also know that they have to be the one who gets things moving. They have to be the one who breaks the ice here and initiates communication with you. But they are feeling the heavy weight of all of this regret and this guilt for creating the problems in this relationship that they created because of their immaturity, their childishness, and their fears and insecurities. We'll use some tarot cards now. This is our deck, Enchanted Crystal Tarot, and there is a link in the description for these cards as well as these message cards. But for right now, we are moving on with this reading. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? Well, this is the Three of Swords. Well, no surprises here that the Three of Swords would come out. The Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak. It is a card of loss. It's a card that tells us that, yes, your person is feeling the regret, remorse, and guilt for creating all of these problems that were truly unnecessary, but yet as well, it reflected back to this person what they need to work on, which is why they're doing this work on themselves now. They don't like this feeling of sorrow and sadness. They don't like this feeling of ending and breakup between the two of you. This is why they're doing what they can to start making their way back to you, because they want this opportunity to start again. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal for this reading? What does the collective need to know? Well, this is the Nine of Cups. Well, that's an interesting juxtaposition to that Three of Swords, isn't it? Total heartbreak, total happiness. Yes, your person wants to be happy again, and they know that their happiness lies in this relationship with you, just like it does for you. The Nine of Cups is the wish card, so throw that wish out to the universe. You guys watching the reading, the wish card has been coming up quite a bit lately, so throw that wish out. The universe is listening. The Nine of Cups is a card of happiness, peace, fulfillment in a relationship with so much love. These 9 cups are full of the love your person feels for you. And they regret not expressing that love for you. They regret not being full on in this relationship with you. They regret not telling you how they feel about you. Let them feel that, because that is causing the growth that they need right now during this separation. But this Nine of Cups is about having this solid relationship with your person and rebuilding it, where both of your hearts are open and your heart chakras are in alignment with each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? Well, this is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a card of an apology, and your person recognizing that, yes, they do owe you an apology. But the Page of Cups is also a card that tells us your person is definitely acknowledging here that they were emotionally immature in the past, and they are doing what they can to grow up into this maturity and this fullness of love that comes with that Nine of Cups energy. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be a water sign, though, for this reading to work or resonate. This is the energy of your person. These readings are for all signs, and they are for the collective. It's just that you guys have asked us to talk about the signs that come up with the cards, and so that's why we bring that up. But this is the energy of your person right now. They're acknowledging that, yes, they were immature, they were childish, they made so many mistakes, and they are feeling this heavy weight of that with this Three of Swords being here. But this Nine of Cups does tell us they are growing up because they want to be there for you. They want to be real with you. They want to express their feelings and their love for you. That is what these cards are about here as we read them in combination. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to reveal? What else do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear? This is the Chariot. Well, the Chariot is about getting things moving and getting things unstuck, but it's also a card of success and victory. Like if we think about Rome, the old days, ancient Rome, when the victor would ride through the streets of Rome in their chariot, wearing that crown of laurel leaves on their head, and all the people were in the streets screaming, hooray, hooray, because that person was successful. That person on that chariot achieved victory. This is your person being successful and at overcoming the things that have been holding them back, at doing this work on themselves, at being more loving and giving with you in this relationship, about giving back to you more than they ever have, about doing what it takes to apologize, to be accountable and responsible, for showing up for you in a bigger and better way than they ever had. This is about your person finding that success, which tells us they're going to overcome all of this stuff that caused them to create all of this chaos and confusion and trauma and drama in this relationship to begin with. And when they show up for you, they will be a better partner. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, which we covered with that Page of Cups. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to tell us? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about a long-term partnership. It is about long-term commitment because it is the card of hearth and home. And you and your person coming together into a home, living together. Perhaps it's about domestic partnership. Perhaps it's about getting engaged. Perhaps it's about getting married. The bottom line is this Ten of Pentacles is about building a stable, long-term relationship, but being successful at making it happen. The Ten of Pentacles energy is something that is rock solid. No more sinking sand. No more quicksand, no more nonsense from your person, because as you rebuild this relationship, this is all about stability and the ability for this connection with your person to go long term. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to tell us? What does the collective need to hear? What is happening in this connection? What do we need to know? What is happening here, please? Ah, tender embrace. I love the elephants. They are just so cute. Who out there resonates with elephants? Someone out there has to, because they're just so adorable. And when they do hug each other, especially with their trunks, this card comes with number 22, if anyone resonates with that number. But we can break that down to 11 plus 11, which is 1111, which is about divine union with you and your person. And your person does want to embrace you. They want to feel the love of this connection. They want to feel the love that you have for each other. And they have missed embracing you. They have missed holding you. They've missed hugging you. They've missed the feel of, well, your body next to them. Not necessarily in that woohoo kind of way, although, well, yes, that of course is included, but this is about them just missing your presence, just sitting together, looking at each other face to face, or perhaps sitting next to each other in the car, or on the sofa, just feeling each other's presence and energy. Your person misses that, and they miss the tender embrace of your energy. The energy that only the two of you have, and that energy is only between the two of you. You will never feel or experience that kind of energy again. Your person wants to hug you, and they want to hold on to you. And when they have that opportunity to do that again in person, this Ten of Pentacles and Nine of Cups is about them never, ever letting go ever again. So let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe need to hear for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear? Love matters. And this figure here, this lady with these beautiful lilies in her hair, which is about rebirth, and this hawk landing on her hand, that is about getting a message from your person. It's also a good omen, saying that things are about to shift and change in this connection with you. Love matters, and yes, your person is acknowledging here that love does matter. And perhaps they weren't able to acknowledge that before, which comes back to that Page of Cups, which is about the emotional immaturity that your person had, their childish behaviors. But they are growing up. And they are growing up to the power of this love and the power of this connection and what it truly means for their lives. They are acknowledging here that they are accountable and responsible for all of the things that happen between you. They know that they made mistakes here. They know that they created damage in this relationship, and they feel the heavy weight of that, with that sorrow and sadness that comes with that Three of Swords. That they are wanting to make amends for that, and they are wanting to do things right between the two of you as you move forward into this space that comes with that 10 of Pentacles, which is about long-term partnership and longevity in this relationship. So let's see what else the universe wants us to know today. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this connection? What is happening here in this connection? What do we need to know? True love. Yes, this love is once in a lifetime. That is absolutely one of my favorite cards from this artist, Josephine Wall. There is a lot of things going on here. A man playing a guitar, serenading love songs to you and your person. There is this stag here, this deer. There is also two unicorns, a unicorn couple here. And unicorns are truly magical. And we have this magic wand here as well. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in the magic of this connection? Do you believe in the magic and power of the universe to restore this connection with your person to this place where things will be rock solid, where they'll be able to express their love for you, where they will show you through their words and their actions how much they love you, because your person is saying here, yes, this is true love. This is a once in a lifetime love. Once in this lifetime. But this love also encompasses many lifetimes. And you guys know that, you guys watching the reading. And perhaps your person has discussed this with you. Perhaps this is something that you guys have talked about. This love, how you were together in the past lives. And that is the only way that you can explain the intensity of this connection. Because when you met one another, didn't it feel familiar? Didn't it feel like you already knew each other? More than likely it did, because that is what that click is. That is what that spark is. That is what those fireworks are that go off when you first met this person. Because the universe is saying, hey, here you are, recognizing one another from another lifetime, from another time, and from another space. So we'll use some more cards now and see what else we need to know. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading. This is one of our decks, Elemental Goddess Oracle. There is a link in the description as well for these cards, as well as the tarot and the message cards. But we are moving on with this reading. To see what else the universe wants to reveal. What does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear today, please? Dedicated. Well, yes, your person is going to definitely be more dedicated to you in a way that you have probably never seen. You will see them put forth so much more effort and energy to this connection. This is why they're saying here, you've been carrying the weight of this relationship. You've been doing all the heavy lifting because you have been dedicated to them and to this relationship. Well, the roles are going to be reversed because your person is going to dedicate their time, their effort, their energy, and their love to this relationship as you guys rebuild it on this rock solid foundation that comes with that 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what else the universe wants us to know today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? Sensitive. Yes, your person has become much more sensitive. And that is part of this whole reading here, where they say, I tried to get away without doing my work, but I'm doing it now. Because they have this greater understanding of themselves and of this relationship and of you and of their place in this universe and of the life lessons that come as a result of this relationship with you. They know that they need to grow and evolve. That was a motorcycle going by. Sorry, guys. But they are doing that work now. And this sensitive card as well tells us that you and your person share this strong telepathy and empathy with each other. And maybe you guys talked about that. You can think each other's thoughts. You can complete each other's sentences. You know this person inside and out. You know them better than anyone has ever known them. And they truly know you, although they weren't perhaps willing to express that to you in the past. Perhaps they weren't willing to say, yes, I know you better than anyone ever has, but they are acknowledging here that through this channel that you share with them, through this empathy and telepathy, yes, the two of you are in constant communication with each other. The souls are in constant communication with each other because this is true love and it is a once in a lifetime love. But the point here is this flow of telepathy and empathy between you and your person is in constant motion. The intuition between you and your person is wide open. This is why you are feeling their energy. It is why you are feeling this, well, I don't want to call it tension, but it's like this sense of like this building of this energy, building between the two of you, because you can feel them getting ready to start doing something. And that is very much the energy that is going on the planet right now. There is this anticipation building in your person because they are getting ready to reach out to you. This panic that is buried under here, that they are feeling that you may move on without them, is causing them to step up to the plate and start getting with the program and start reaching out to you because, yes, this is true love, and their love for you defies anything that they have ever felt or experienced for this lifetime, which is why they want to work their way back to you and rebuild this rock-solid relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear today, please? Attraction. Well, yes, your person is attracted to you. Are you not attracted to them? And this attraction that your person feels for you, it goes beyond the physical attributes. It is a true soul attraction. They are attracted to you mentally. They're attracted to you emotionally. They're definitely attracted to you physically and passionately, but they are also attracted to you spiritually. They are attracted to the light that is in your heart and the light of your soul. And that is what is pulling you back towards each other. You are like two magnets that are trying to come together because the universe is at work in this connection, trying to bring you into union. But this attraction that they feel for you, they have never been attracted to anyone the way they are to you. And this is why they are, well, they're kicking themselves for not taking action sooner. They're kicking themselves for resisting their growth, for running from these life lessons, for running from this connection, for not being emotionally mature with you in the past. But these are the things that they're going to show up and lay at your feet. Well, they may lay at your feet, but I'm saying these things they're going to lay at your feet. Their immaturity, their insecurities, their fears, their phobias, all the things that cause them to be unable to fulfill this soul contract with you up to this point. They will explain it all to you because they want to be this partner who will be there for you and give you this relationship that is rock solid and that has this opportunity to go long term that comes with this 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to hear about this person and this connection? Honesty. Yes. This is about your person being completely transparent, truthful, honest, real, and authentic with you. They will explain everything to you. They will let down their guard. They will open their heart and they will let you in. And you will see into the very core of their soul because they want to be real with you. They want to be truthful. They will explain everything to you. So you have your own understanding. So you have your own knowledge about why they acted and behaved the ways they did, why they said things that were so hurtful and so destructive to you, and tell you why they said them, even though they didn't mean them. Again, not an excuse. They should have been more loving and giving to you, and they will explain that to you as well. Why they acted out, why they behaved in ways that were immature, why they weren't ready to embrace this connection. They will explain to you truthfully all of the things that have held them back because this person wants to be real with you. This is about them being authentic with you. And as you rebuild this relationship, honesty will be one of the cornerstones of this relationship. Honesty, truth, love, and compassion build a great cornerstone foundation for this relationship, built on the strength of this 10 of coins, this 10 of Pentacles. Do not think that your person ran from you or denied this connection or is ghosting you because they're not attracted to you. It is nothing about that. It is because they were resisting the growth and the change that needed to happen for this person in order for them to be in this relationship with you. They didn't want to grow up. They wanted to stay this child, this immature person. They didn't want to be accountable and responsible. But they are making these changes now so that they can be this person who can give to you, where it is about equal give and take, where it is about rebuilding this relationship together, where it is about love, devotion, dependability, being dedicated, honesty, trust, truth, love. All of it. And that is how your person will present themselves as they come forward to rebuild this relationship with you. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear? Justice. Well, justice is truly about equal give and take. It is about reciprocity, but it is also about your person being more fair to you. Being fair, being being equal partners. It is about a partnership, not about one doing more than the other. It is about both of you contributing to this relationship. But justice as well is also the card that tells us that there's more to your story. You have a soul contract with this person, and there is unfinished business between you still for this lifetime that has yet to be fulfilled. This is why they are working their way back to you and want to establish this relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Action. I love it. This is about your person taking action. Yes, their panic, that you may move on, their panic that you may leave them high and dry, is going to cause them to take action. It's going to cause them to, yes, pick up that ball and serve it over to you, into your court, so you can decide what you're going to do, if you're going to respond, if you're going to react, if you're going to answer the call, if you're going to respond to the text, if you're going to answer the door, because with that Chariot being here, they may just get in their car and drive over to your house to talk to you. This is about your person doing what it takes. This is about them showing up for you and being there for you so that they can be this partner who is dependable, who is reliable, who is honest and trustworthy, who is going to be more sensitive to you, your desires, and your needs, and who will be fair and just with you. Your person has ran from their life lessons. They have run from this connection, and they have resisted the growth that they've needed in order to be in this relationship with you. But they are working on it now because they don't like their life without you in it. They are taking responsibility for what happened, for the mistakes that they made. They said things that were hurtful, and they do want to apologize in person for that. But they're also having to deal with their own level of heartache and heartbreak for breaking their own heart when they ran, when they ghosted, when they shut this relationship down, when they said these harsh, hurtful words to you. They are going to apologize for all of this and ask you if you are willing to give them another chance, to ask you if you are willing to allow them this opportunity to start over, because they have always known from the very beginning that they want you in their life and they see this long-term partnership with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching. Have a great day, guys.